Hi there, in this video we'll be taking a look at this Cordless Combi-Shear from PARKSIDE. So I bought it specifically because it's a 2-in-1 unit. At the moment I don't have any hedge to trim, so this will not be used, but we plan to plant some, so in the future this will start to get used, but on small stuff, so there's no need for a big hedge trimmer yet. But I do have some areas when I cannot properly cut the grass, and this also has a grass trimmer. So around some corners, near some walls, nothing that I tried really works without damaging or staining the walls with green pieces of grass. So I decided this is a good idea to buy. If you want to see a bit more info, is there any English on it? Cannot really find any English for you, so I might be doing, actually no, we have English, so let me just quickly show you other languages in case any of them fits your oh wait a second, fits your country. This actually has, what is this? Are there multiple orientations to this particular tool? That would be interesting. So the handle could be rotating. Yeah, it seems it has a rotating handle. So you could even cut at 90 degrees if you need to. Okay, that's nice. A bit more info right here. Tool-free click system. A single 4-volt lithium cell. 2 amp cell. Battery life 45 minutes. For what I need, it's more than enough. And maximum, this is precise, 7.9 millimeters maximum cutting thickness. It couldn't be 8. Anyway, so this is a bit more info right here. Feel free to pause at any time. So USB-C charging, and it has a 1 meter cable included, and blade guards for both blades. At this point, if anybody needs the IAN number, right here, I've been requested in the past. Again, you can swap between these two. This is the model PGSA 4C4. Let's open this up and see what we have in here. Cut the seal. The tool body itself, really light. Oh, and it has a safety interlock. Man, this is cool. I'm used to the big safety interlock from my lawnmower, and this is a tiny interlock. Let's see, how do I get it? Probably, yeah, you need to press either on this side or on this side. Basically, it's the same switch to allow it to work. 77 decibel, so it's loud but not extremely loud. A bit more info right here. Grizzly tools as always. They make most tools for PARKSIDE. And if you want to rotate this thingy, yeah, it has this locking position, this and this. Depending on what you need, you might like to work with it like this, or like this, or like this. This is pretty cool. Much cooler from such a simple tool than I have expected. Let's put on it first this blade that, again, I don't really have a use for at the moment, but we'll have one in the future. Is this a locking? Yeah, it has clips that lock it in place. Open it up. Yeah, that looks like a sharp blade. Don't want to get my fingers in there for sure. The locking mechanism, so this only does the centering, and the plastic is the locking part, which interlocks with this, and as you can see, rotates it. And to lock and release, basically I think it's auto locking. Center the shaft in the hole, stick it in there and press on it, and if you want to get it out, press on these things. Yeah, it comes out. So lock it back up. Let's power it quickly on. you know what, I might actually even use this for grass, because I could be doing this for a few areas that are harder to reach. This one is a much more local specific tool, but much smaller blade obviously, so yeah, I will see which one of them I'm going to use. I think this one for a bit thicker brushes. We do have a few of those I'm going to show you. Nice. So what remains to be done? Go outside and see how it cuts. First with this thing for a few thicker stuff, and then with this for some weeds that I didn't cut in an area where I actually could cut them, but I didn't cut them to have for this video. So let's go. And yeah, sadly manual is not in English, so all I could show you are a few pictures right here with some details, but no manual. Maybe on the online PDF, if you scan this code, you also get the English manual, and you can get more from that one. Obviously you can clean the tool with a towel that could be just a tiny bit wet, not really wet. These are the use cases where you need to keep it at an angle. Okay, interesting. This is how I think you sharpen the blade with a file. So you follow the already existing edge, because you do have a sharp edge, and you just run a file. They show you like this for top and bottom, 35, 45, top 35 degrees, bottom 45 degrees for sharpening. And this one, I think it's simpler for this one, 45 degrees only from the top, from what I can see. So this one you sharpen only the top, bottom is not sharp at all, so only top on both sides 45 degrees. And this one, top is 35 degrees and bottom is 45 degrees. Yeah, okay, nice, simple. Let's go cut something. And yes, this is a plain charging cable. It cannot carry data. Don't try to use it for data. It only has 2 wires, only for simple charging, but in Type-C form. And yes, protection can sit on the blade even when mounted. I do recommend you always pull this out, and honestly, if you have kids, maybe it's best to simply always remove this from the tool, just to be safe. Like this, it's quite harmless. I have something special that I've grown especially for this tool. It doesn't like it when I directly start it in something thick. Let me try and cut with my right hand. Let's try this again. We are kind of above the thickness limit, as you can see here. It will still do its best, but these are really thick and quite strong. And yes, this is the original charge. So I will put it to charge after this, and see later with a full battery if it can cut what's remain here better. But obviously for stuff like this, it's like cutting hair. And in areas where access is a bit harder, it can help you clean much easier. And here again a special crop that I left just to test this. But I do feel the battery is draining, so I will go charge it and continue later with it. The RPM seems to be quite low and getting lower by the minute. Big advantage of such a tool, I have here a low voltage cable, a preparation for the future, so it cannot electrocute you, but you still don't want to scratch it with any sort of grass cutting tool. But this, and you can go right against the wall with it. And clean the area properly without any risk, as long as you don't go directly into the wire, then you have a problem. But as long as you think what you're doing, you are fine, even in this weirder and more not dangerous, again, really low voltage here. From just a tiny solar panel, it's getting power, but anyway, don't play with it. When you have an area like this where ants have been playing, make sure you don't go with the blade into the ground, because sand between these things will be really bad for them. And it's charging under this flap right here. We had a bit of a red light which just turned off. I think when I moved it, it didn't make a good contact anymore. I'm using just a random cable and charger, not its dedicated one, because this is what I'm going to be using in real life most likely. I'm not using its dedicated charger for every single tool that I have. And on these things, I think I would put some oil on them from time to time. I'm not sure if manual says it, didn't read it yet. Check that out, your manual. But for me, yeah, I will put some oil, because I saw they were oily initially, so that kind of makes sense. And clean them if you can. A bit after using, don't leave them like this, but I'm going to use them a bit later, so not cleaning now, but at the end I will clean them a bit with a cloth and just put a dab of oil. And this is fully charged, so now we can unplug it and see how it behaves now that it's charged. Let's see after charging. No, this is over what it can do. It's too much. We found its limit, and let's try here. Okay, so my opinion, if you just have small things that you need to trim, just small stuff like this, it's gonna do it. But if you have bigger areas, it's gonna take a bit of time, and this is not the tool for it with a single cell inside. There are bigger tools that can do this much better and easier. So yeah, that's about it. If you need more power than this, luckily I don't. What I had was the worst possible case, which was kind of prepared for this tool after I bought it. I didn't cut those weeds, so they grow kind of thick and we can find the limit. If you want more than this, search for something like this, but with a bigger 3-cell battery instead of a single cell. It's gonna have more power and could could handle cutting better. Anyway, that's about it. So for me, for what I needed, this is plenty. Always remember to get the safety out. And I'm going just to be cleaning these things with a moist towel or something, and put a drop of oil and then just move it a bit so it catches around, it moves around there. And yeah, that's about it. So hope this video helps you to figure out how strong this actually is, and if it's enough for your needs. For mine it is, for yours might or might not be. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Check out my other videos, subscribe for many other Parkside and other tool videos, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye.